We are back, and I'm very excited for the slate tomorrow. I'll tell you this. When you're feeling like shit and you see the slate tomorrow, you're just like, okay, we're good. We're good. And we'll start off. What's up?
Side note, environments will be lit tomorrow. This is the week
Students,
where school
yeah.
starts. So these places should be rocking, and then Saturday should be on another level too.
Yeah, and I'm curious what you guys think of
school.
Back to school. There we go. Speaking of Mac to school or the Mac, we have Kent State and Buffalo doing battle. Currently, Buffalo is in third place at 3-1, just 1 game behind, or 1.5 games behind Miami, Ohio, and Ohio within the MAC. Kent State in 5th place though, with the same exact record as Buffalo, so I guess technically 3rd place as well. So huge game going on there in Buffalo, New York, at the Alumni Arena. The Blue Bulls, another case of Blue Bulls, are catching 1.5 at home. Who is this Buffalo team? Part of me wants to take Buffalo.
Both teams off a loss. Buffalo typically plays a little bit better at home. Kent State coming off a much worse loss. I mean, they took that L to Central Michigan. Who,
our money line play of the day that day?
Yeah, which great play. I mean, Central is pretty live at home, as we've pointed out. And that one, Kent State probably didn't have any business losing, but great play there. And yeah, both teams probably coming in here like a little desperate to
hungry game.
Yeah, Mac, how you view it?
Lock, Kent State, Sender off and company, culture. It's a big game here for both programs. I got to see it for Buffalo. I'll trust what I've seen from Kent State over the last 10, 15 years. I like Sender off a loss. They've been good all year off a loss. Give me them again. Lock, Kent State.
You're selling me a little bit there.
Yeah.
My first case was like maybe a case of the Blue Bulls. They've been a random fucking team this year, though, man. I remember my East Carolina Pirates sticking to them.
Here's my case against Buffalo, too, because I was going a little bit deeper and it would buy in some time for myself on this matchup. Buffalo's played the 351st strength of schedule so far this season. Every time they've taken a step up in competition, Bonaventure lost by 8. I mean, I don't even know if East Carolina is a true step up in competition. But they
whoa! What are you talking about? Andy Kennedy, Andy Kennedy, coach, the best coach of the year, just barely got past him.
And then they lost by 11 there to Ohio. Their best win is DePaul, but that's really the only, I would say, good win they've got right now. Whereas Kent State has, played a little bit of better schedule so far, especially in the MAC. So I'll go Golden Flashes, but I don't know if I'm as bold as Mac to jump some money on the pick.
I will. Jump on. Let's go.
Culture.
Double lock on the Golden Flashes. Shout out to Jay Rush, giving us $20. Look at live. Next up, Northern Illinois is heading to Ypsilanti. Or EMU. That was a rigged game the other day, Mac. I know you were out drinking. That was a rigged fucking game. Eastern Michigan lost to Western Michigan by like 20.
Oh, I saw that one. That was early. That was before I was tweeting out wrong final scores.
But we were all over that. I refused to bet it. Yeah, that was great. I refused to bet it, but I was just like, that's a rigged game. And sure enough, it was confirmed rigged. Now they're laying 9.5 against Northern Illinois. I'll lay it, no bet.
Like this has to be my least favorite game on the board in terms of ones I want to bet. There's no way I'm betting this. Give me Northern Illinois the points. I'll never lay 9.5 with Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Illinois too.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a fact too.
I'll take the points with the Huskies. No bet here.
Next up we have Villanova at Providence. Nova's laying 2.5. This has got to be it for Providence. This is it.
This is it. Hot seat game.
This is it right here. I'm locking up the Friars. All right. They've been knocking on that fucking door. They're getting this one against these Wildcats. Money line play. It's not that bold. Was it like plus 110 or some shit? Plus 120. Mac?
Let's make it a double lock here. Like you said, man, fucking Providence should beat UConn last week. Then they, just like we said they were going to do, they're going to throw up a fucking egg over the weekend at Xavier. Like him back at the dunk. The place is going to be on fire. You got to fucking win a game, Kim English. I'll take this jackass fan base. Let's go, Providence.
Double lock on the Friars. And shout out to Tim. Where's everyone watching from? Yeah, tune in. Let us know.
Right here. Right here is where I'm watching.
Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
Cocktail Napkins got it as a pick, so I'll go with you on Providence here. Nova has done all right on the road so far in conference play. Win at Butler, win at Seton Hall, win at Marquette. I'll take the dunk though. No bet. I won't go in on that.
All right, double lock that on the Friars from McIntyre and Dundee. Next up, we got Marquette heading to the Garden to take on the Johnnies. Marquette's getting 14.5. I will lock up Marquette plus 14.5. Johnnies will win by 8 or 9. McIntyre?
I will co-sign a Marquette double lock. You know, St. John's had maybe one of the more underrated weeks in college basketball last week, going 2 Hinkle, then 2 Omaha and double-digit wins. They finally got, I feel like, a little bit of momentum, but this is too much. This is an overreaction to last week. Marquette's still desperate as hell. Yeah, take the points, lock it up. We'll take the big one here.
I feel like Marquette, their style of playing, even though it's been shitty this year,
yeah,
is kind of fits like it kind of is St. John's ish. Can't talk.
Marquette's defense, especially in the half court, will make it tough on St. John's with, their kind of lack of a point guard at the Big East level. Yeah, I'll take the points here. I don't love it because Marquette has been playing at a pretty fast speed offensively, top 20 in pace. They're not making shots. I feel like St. John's could suffocate them and win it by 20. But I'll take the Golden Eagles here. Don't love it.
Big one Saturday in the Big East. Villanova, St. John's. We're fading both of them, Colby. Like it. Look at spot. Go Marquette. Go
every game for St. John's in the Big East should be big. They have no room for error.
Double lock on the very Golden Eagles. And all good, man. I know everyone. Look, a lot of people tuning in from Kentucky, Tennessee, Aurora, Colorado, Vegas, Connecticut. I mean, we're worldwide, or at least within the United States. But I know we have our Mexican followers, our Australian followers. Yeah, man. Next up, we have Catholics versus convicts. Miami, Notre Dame. I'm still upset for that Notre Dame play the other day, but I'm going back to the well, Mac.
Yeah. Notre
Dame is beating Miami tomorrow. Give me the 3.5 in South Bend. Lock. Look, Miami's been a great story so far, but I think Notre Dame's they got to get. I mean, that was heartbreak in Berkeley. They come back home, they lose a game that I thought they were going to be able to win outright. This is the one, maybe. This is the one. All right. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
Kind of feels like a scheduled loss for the U. Coming in here red hot, winners of 9 in a row, Clemson on deck. Starting to see some top 25 polls. I like Shrewsbury as a dog. I'll double down with you. Let's go Irish at home. They win that outright.
I'm your leprechaun. Bieniek, triple lock?
Yeah, I'll jump in on this with you guys. I'll triple lock this. I think Notre Dame is all right. Yet, they lost that second leg of the West Coast trip, came back, and normally some teams have gotten bid on that too. After losing 2 in a row, I think that this is the spot where they kind of right the ship a little bit. Give me the Fighting Irish here.
Triple lock on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Shout out to the chat coming in from Toronto, Canada, Huntington Beach,
Toronto.
Philadelphia, Knoxville, Central Arkansas, or 25 minutes west of Central Arkansas, Detroit. Yeah, Atlanta. There we go. Shout out to everybody. All right. Appreciate you all tuning in. Next up, we have Boston College at Clemson, the battle for the O'Rourke McFadden Trophy. No idea that even existed before this. Carlton killing it.
Clark's
Clemson,
killing it too, by
Clark's always killing it. Clark's my boy, man. 16.5 is what Clemson's laying. I know it says 17.5 there. It is 16.5 currently that I see. I will take the points in BC, but no bet here. And shout out to Jefferson who's watching from beautiful British Columbia. Love British Columbia. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
How about BC the other day? Fucking going to Louisville and fucking hanging in there wire to wire till the very end. Yeah, I'll take BC in the points. But I don't really like.
I actually had this as a fringe lock. That's when it was 17.5. I thought like it's just a big number, just a big ass number.
They are. I mean,
he's from South Carolina.
This is the sandwich spot of kind of what's been a nice stretch for Clemson. They beat SMU. They beat Notre Dame on the road. They got Miami, the big one, on deck. They got NC State after that. They just got this random BC game thrown in there. You want to go?
I think we should actually. I mean, I would like the 17.5. Maybe we wait before the tip.
Yeah, I'll go in all BC. I mean, it's a sleepy spot here.
I think so too.
Clemson just got ranked today too. Yeah,
fuck it. Let's just go with the 16. Whatever we can get right now. Double lock on Boston College. Fly higher than an eagle. Bieniek?
I will take the under in this matchup. I think that you guys are sniffing on the right trail with possibly Clemson. Looking at some headlines with them, in AP poll conversation, and also just this kind of feels like a Brownell kind of sleepy spot, as a lot of games with Boston College in them and the ACC does. But I just know that, BC at times the offense may not show up, and Clemson likes to play slow. So I feel like this could turn into a rock fight. I'll take that under 134.5. It is coming down on some of the respected overshore or offshore books.
Yeah, you're watching the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I like that.
And shout out to Carl Bird for the slander towards Mac.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck
yeah,
you.
That's true. Mac is coming from the whitest place of North America. A lot of people thought that would be like Northern Canada. No, it's actually Utah.
Yeah, I'm locking up that one under 134.5. The cocktail napkins got a 127.5, so I like it.
There we go. Bieniek locking up the under on BC Clemson for the battle for the O'Rourke. Next up, we have Central Michigan at Miami, Ohio. What could go wrong for Lexington Steel here? 16.5 is what they're laying.
Central just dumped the Gatorade after beating Kent State. This might be another blowout.
Yeah, I will not bet this game, but guess what I will do? I'll take the points in Central. You're 17-0. You have Buffalo and Kent State on deck, two of the better teams within the conference.
Yeah.
It's a sneaky spot for a 5-win Central Michigan team that, even though they've been ass on the road. Give me the points, no bet though. Mac?
I like Central too, but that was a huge win that they're coming off of. I did hit Western Michigan last week against Miami of Ohio. Like these lines are getting crazy for Miami of Ohio, but I'll just take the points. I'm not going to bet this one.
Yeah, and shout out to Carlton for the border battle graphic, which I appreciate. I know Patty C's out there appreciating that.
Yeah.
Bieniek, what are you doing here, buddy?
I don't love it, but I'll take the points with Central. Miami, Ohio's 5-0 in MAC competition. They have not won a single game by 20 points. They've only won 2 games by 20 points against D1 competition this year. this is just a little bit of a crazy number here. So
the only thing is Miami of Ohio's got to start thinking about this. Style points fucking matter because they're
at large potential. Yeah,
they have a chance to work their way into an at large conversation if they can get to a 28-3 at the end of the year.
Let me ask you guys something here. I'm looking at the remaining schedule. So they're home to Central Michigan, home to Buffalo this week.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be 19-0 going into next week, where they're at Kent State. Is that going to be the one? Because after that, they return home and get UMass and Northern Illinois. If it was at UMass, I think I'd be on board.
They got to go to UMass later, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think there's a shot. If they get that Kent State game, they are going to be undefeated going into February.
It could be, man. They're good. Like, this is a good team.
You know what they have though is they have
team too.
They have that Sun Belt Challenge again later in the year. They go to Marshall on February 7th. I will be on Marshall in that game. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a brutal spot. They go back to back at Buffalo and at Marshall. God, they're gonna earn this at large bit if they can get there.
I mean, that 4-game stretch right there in February at Buffalo, at Marshall, home to Ohio, at UMass.
Oh yeah, UMass gonna get them. I'm already excited about that.
Anyway, we are on the chips plus the points. No bet. Next up, shout out to Reed Guru. I told you, man, we had people tuning in from Mexico. Not the one I was expecting, but Reed's vacationing in Mexico there. Where you at, brother? Love Mexico. Virginia, Louisville. Louisville's laying 3.5. This is a fire game here.
This is a good game.
It's a fire game. I'm really excited to watch this.
Red hot.
I'm gonna lock up Louisville minus 3.5. Virginia is so far ahead of schedule to me. It makes it dangerous here, but I just think Louisville is in the spot where they actually need to prove it a little bit more. You know, the way they got beat down by Duke in this, and then remember that Stanford game. Those are all in this month. All they have really is the BC win. I think the pressure is there for them to deliver a little bit more than it is for Virginia to hit the road. I also expect this to be absolutely fucking lit. So I will lay the 3.5 for Louisville. McIntosh?
I'll make it a double lock here. Yeah, to your point, man, Louisville really has not played well since the calendar year turned. So hit a little bit of a slump here over the last 2 weeks, but I think they get right here, and they pull away late. They win by 4+. Let's go, Cards.
Yeah, that's a good point that Debbie's saying in the chat is that Ryan Conwell and a slew of other players, Mikel Brown, I think they have like 5 guys on the. I'm seeing the injury report right here. Yeah. They have a ton of guys out. Spencer Legg is out. Yeah, but I'm seeing like
2 games in a row.
Well, I'm seeing like 4 game time decisions. Also for Virginia, Jakari White's a game time decision. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna back I think it's all about the play at home there. Reed, enjoy Cancun. Great fucking time.
Red wine time.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Red Wine Time. Started my day in Cyprus, listening to this crew as usual. The country, I think that is because of the way it's spelled. Can you elaborate on that? Make sure it is, but that appreciate that, man. There we go.
I'm gonna go Louisville. I think that this is going to be a very offensive game between both of these teams. And I'll take the Cardinals at home. I think they'll be able to make a little bit more shots than Virginia in that atmosphere, and should be a very fun game. Hopefully it lives up to the hype here. And I like Louisville making a little bit of a statement here. This is not a matchup that I think they should really struggle with, like physicality wise. So I think the Cardinals can, keep a lead if they grab one in the first half per se. So let's go Cards. Triple lock.
Triple lock on the card. Yeah, I missed the Euros thing there. I would have known for sure it was, but there's the Cyprus, California and shit too. There's other stuffs. But cheers, Red Wine. Appreciate you. And shout out to everybody. Bloomington, Indiana. Look, Bryce from I don't know if he's a Cards fan or a Hoosier fan right now, but either way, or maybe he's both. All right. How's that going for you, man? Next up, I'm really excited to watch that Virginia Louisville game. We have going back to Maction as the Minutemen travel to Kalamazoo. UMass is like 2.5. All right, dude. I mean, they got to win this, right? Is this one of the easiest plays on the board? Western's coming off the rivalry win.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean,
you can't lose this fucking game, Martin. You can't lose this fucking game. Lock.
Double lock.
This, I think, is one of the best plays on the board.
Yeah, I agree.
UMass minus 2.5. Double lock. Bieniek?
Yeah, model likes Western, but mine's telling me UMass just off of the, rivalry win, home win in an absolute blowout fashion against Eastern that really struggles to make sense for us to comprehend. So I'll go Minutemen there. But I mean, hitting the road again after a home win of Ball State on the road this year. They've lost to EMU and Ohio, kind of middling teams. We'll see.
Ohio, I think, is a decent team.
I'm kind of talking in circles here. I don't like the game really. I'll take UMass, but
dude, this is a smash play. What are you talking? Western's terrible.
Every time that I've watched UMass, I've not been impressed. So
did you watch them when they played Florida State and whooped their ass?
No, to be honest, I don't watch them a ton because I know that Mac has them on lock. So
they're streaky as fuck. They drive me insane. Like they ripped off 6 in a row, then they lost 4 out of 5. Now that we're gonna start rolling again. Come on, Minutemen, let's go.
I mean, dude, Western. I mean, I guess okay.
The only thing that concerns me is it's travel does suck going from UMass to Western Michigan.
That's not an easy
trip.
You're flying into Grand Rapids from a connection to Detroit or Cleveland.
Are you sure? I was actually thinking they might fly into Chicago. I was actually randomly I have some family from Kalamazoo on my brother's side, and it's only 2 hours from Chicago. I was like, Chicago, so you probably fly into Chicago and take a bus, right?
Yeah.
No.
Either way, it's not easy. I mean, if you're taking a bus, you're right. It's 2 hours. And if you fly into Grand Rapids, it's also probably an hour and a half south. It's not an easy place to get to from UMass.
Western's trash, though. UMass got to get this game. Double lock on the Minutemen. I'd be shocked. This is like the one I had this one circled from the start, saying Western's like a terrible program. Like a step up from Northern Illinois by what? A half a step?
Yeah. Frank's going to execute those guys if they drop this one.
Stylistically, too, this one's pretty good. You got Stevens in that defense going up against UMass, who's been operating at a pretty up tempo pace. So
next up,
we're saying UMass going to get killed. I don't know if Western's capable of killing anybody.
No, I don't know either.
Yeah,
here we go. Some dogs.
Yeah, fire game here as Buckyball has started to take effect in College Station, and now they head to Knoxville, where our boy Pure Ruckus is located. Tennessee laying 8.5. Tennessee just got drilled by Florida. I am kind of captivated by the stylistic differences in this game. Like Texas A&M playing at the 5th fastest pace of the country, which we kind of expected. So, I mean, that's kind of his forte, but I still am kind of fascinated in watching this one. I'm going to take Tennessee and lay the 8.5. I don't think I'm going to bet it though, but maybe you guys can sell me. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think the Vols win by 20. I love Barnes coming back home off a tough loss on Saturday. That game got completely away from them at the end of the first half and second half. Dude, Buckyball, their one road win was in league play was at Auburn. They were down like 18 middle of the second half and came back and won that crazy game. I think this is one, just like that Louisville home game for Tennessee. They get up, they choke them out with that defense. Lock, Rocky Top.
Yeah, my model actually has A&M only a 5.5 point dog, but I'm going old school handicap with this one. A lot of what Mac just said, but also the style of ball. Like A&M's defense, I ain't buying into it. Bucky, I mean, the defense is rated better than it was earlier on in the year, but their SEC open to the schedule was pretty soft. LSU, Auburn, Oklahoma. Now you travel into Knoxville, where Tennessee hard-nosed defense. That's going to make it tough on the Bucky offense, and also just Tennessee just got their ass kicked in Gainesville. So I like them in a huge bounce back here. I think they win it by 10 plus. I'm going to
All right, let's go. You guys sold me. Triple lock, go Balls.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, Ohio and Toledo. This is a pretty good game here. The Rockets laying 2.5 against Ohio. I will take Ohio to win the game outright. No bet, but I'm just not bullish on this Toledo team this season. So give me the Bobcats. Mac, what are you doing here?
This is where I need my Maction friends, Mr. Savage. Who is the one where Toledo completely owns them?
This might be this one. Actually, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, Toledo's beat Ohio like how many times in a row? Like
I'm pulling it up right now.
The last 5. They've won at least the last 5. I think they've won like the last 10.
Dude, I got it right now. It's 9 of 10. And even worse, dude, get this. Oh my god. It's they've lost 15 of 16.
Yeah. Dude, and Ohio's been a good program this entire time.
A good poll, Mac.
Yeah,
I remember this from last year when remember he shit on us for picking Ohio. So, all right, fair enough. Give me Toledo. That's changed my pick. No bet though. I think this Toledo team is one of the worst it's been in this. Well, I don't know about the 15-year stretch, but of recent. So, give me the Rockets.
Don't fight the trend. Lock Toledo. They just got embarrassed in that Friday night spotlight game against Miami of Ohio. I think Coach K will have them ready to go here. Give me the Rockets. Let's go, Savage.
The real Coach K.
Yes, real Coach K.
I'm picking Toledo here. I mean, very similar to all the other Toledo teams that have dominated Ohio. Apparently, the defense has been garbage for Toledo, but yeah, I'm with Colby. I've just got cold feet with this Rockets team this year.
I think this Toledo team's not that good, and I think Ohio is getting better. Now we'll see the stats. I don't want to get in front of that trend, but that's why I'm not going to bet it. But Mac is locking up Toledo. You know what? Switch my pick. I'm going to pick Ohio. I think Ohio's better. I think they're getting through this year. This is the time to get them.
By the way, flag on the play with the Mac. How is Miami of Ohio and Akron only playing once? That was a championship last year.
Yeah, they fucked that up. I didn't realize that.
The luck of the draw, aka protecting our best predicted teams for the upcoming year.
They fucked that up because
they took a page out of the SEC.
Well, and they added UMass. Is that their excuse? Well, it's a bigger field.
Yeah, it's not a perfect round robin anymore.
But this is a year they really fucked it up because what we just said with Miami of Ohio being a potential at large, that's another chance for a quality win.
It's another chance for a loss, though, in one of the only quality games they have all year. Miami, Ohio's non-con strength of schedule is garbage.
But Bieniek, you would not get knocked for losing at Akron with your resume.
You would if you scheduled the 363rd strength of schedule non-con.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with Akron.
You have to go perfect with that because they are going to shove that right back into your face. You need to be 29-2 in order to be a tournament team because we saw Indiana State we saw Indiana State go 27-4 and didn't get in.
Illinois State, one of those years, was 26-5. Didn't get into.
Yeah.
29-2 is the number. Maybe 28-3 depends, but probably 29-2.
Yeah, these mid majors that run the table but didn't really challenge themselves on the non-con, they get burned, and oftentimes it's not even their fault. Like you go
Well,
back.
Larinaga was talking about that at Mason.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have made the team that went to the Final Four.
You go back a year, Miami played Michigan and Indiana, and I'm not saying that Michigan and Indiana didn't go towards them to schedule them, but also nobody else is calling up Travis Steele and saying, hey, we want to play you guys in the non-con, because they see that they've got 4 or 5 returning starters that are seniors for the
Facts.
Yeah.
You think Wes Miller wanted to play him? Fuck no, they would have beat Wes Miller.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I would lobby. But see, the way they're doing this, if you want to expand the NCAA tournament, expand it so the team that's 28-3 should be in every scenario. It's even at 68, they should be in. I don't give a fuck what conference you're in. You go 28-3, you have earned a postseason.
Facts.
I even say 26-5, you've earned a postseason.
I agree.
Like the threshold to me is right when you get around that 6th, 7th loss. But anyway, shout out to that game. Next up, Ball State at Akron. Zips land 20.5.
Just shows you how respected Akron is, man. Still, goddamn.
I'll lay it too because Ball State's trash. No bet.
Yeah, back-to-back road spot. I'll lay with Akron. Yeah, they don't have the margin of error right now. They're not in first place. Lay it, Akron.
Yeah.
Bieniek?
I will also side with you guys and do the same. And unlike whoever we were talking about, Miami, Ohio, I think it was, when we were talking about margin of victory, Akron can run it up on folks. They zip up and down the floor there. So I'll lay it with Akron.
Shout out to the great GBO Farms. He wants to play West Virginia. Easy work for his Vols, he says.
Last time the old Vols and Mountaineers got involved, I believe the Mountaineers fucking ran their ass off the field by 4 touchdowns, GBO.
What about basketball?
I don't remember us playing.
Uh-oh, B-Nick.
We should play.
Oh, the old Google machine will remember when you were playing.
I'm trying to remember when we played tennis.
He remembers, I think. Right? Let's see about this.
Yeah.
They do lead the all-time series.
One year? Maybe
actually, you lost. You lost to them in 18-19 in Knoxville, 83-66. You lost the last 2 in Newark, New Jersey, in 07-08. You lost by 2. So maybe that's what he's talking about, though.
You guys did win the only NCAA tournament matchup.
Yeah.
First round of 1989, which was the national championship year for the Michigan Wolverines. So
Tennessee still no Final Fours in that program history.
Wait, I thought they have one, right?
No, because I remember Bruce Pearl, when he was coaching, he's making a big deal out of it.
I thought they went.
This is the greatest program run ever. But he probably was lying. Actually, the more I think about it, he probably just made it up. He goes, "No, that didn't count. I'm the greatest. I'm Bruce Pearl."
Didn't they go once? Am I crazy? Did Barnes get him there once?
No, Barnes
has not
goes to the
gotten
Elite
them there.
8 and Sweet 16 every time.
Yeah, Tennessee has not gone to a Final Four.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Texas. He got Texas to the Final Four.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
He
with
has won
Ford. With Ford.
Yeah. We're all in Akron there, laying 20.5. Next up, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the battle for the Paul Bunyan X. What a great spot, by the way.
Damn it, dude. The Barn's getting another
W. They're storming again tomorrow as Wisconsin's laying 2.5. I know Carlton was texting me this one early saying, boom, we're all over the Gophs.
Dude,
100%.
This has been a dream schedule for Minnesota.
How do you hate Minnesota so much?
I know.
No. I don't hate Minnesota. I don't agree when people say that the Barn's lit and it's one of the best atmospheres in the Big Ten. They don't watch Big Ten basketball.
The barn is heaven. All right. Mac, what are you doing here? We're storming at the barn.
And they're off a loss at home. where they battle all the way back. They played like shit against USC, battle all the way back, lost it at the end. Yeah, I'll play. I love playing them as a dog at the barn. Let's go.
Let's
They
fucking
win
go.
again. Let's fade Wisconsin off, making like zillion threes at Michigan.
Let's go. Shout out to Christo. Ramil Robinson on that team as well. Yeah. Double lock on the Gophs. Bieniek. Don't fight it. Embrace it.
I'm not embracing it, but I'll pick it. Yeah, they're 2 wins at the barn so far at Big Ten play. They caught Indiana in their first true road game in the DeVries era, and they beat Iowa after Iowa had the win against UCLA in convincing fashion. So,
Yes,
fuck,
Wisconsin just beat Michigan, Eric.
yeah, this is 1000% like a huge letdown. It is a rivalry game. It shouldn't be a letdown, but just I don't know how it's not. They shot the fucking 3 against Michigan at 50%. It was unbelievable.
Wisconsin's owned the series as of late, but Medved's got some new energy in this place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll
Let's
go
go.
Gophs.
Block, Bieniek?
I'll lock it too.
Yes.
All that shit.
If that voodoo's gonna work, I'm gonna be winning money off of it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock
Friends through eternity.
on the Gophers.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be.
Maybe me actually betting them will make
Jinx
it
it.
not work. Yeah. Yeah.
Next up, we have Indiana, the battle for the old brass spittoon, heading to East Lansing. Sparty is laying 6.5.
Mac, does DeVries have any zone in him?
No, he's all man.
Damn. Because I think they could outshoot Michigan State if they turned it into some type of offensive game. But I don't know if they can keep Michigan State off the glass.
Shout out to GBO Farm. Says, I'm at a Hardee's in Wisconsin. There's a guy with a buzzed head and a ponytail coming off the top of his head. This is a fucking bizarro world. Wow, that sounds like a normal day in Wisconsin. No disrespect to my Wisconsin friends out there, but I'm just saying. You ever watched that one documentary? What the hell was that? It was like the guy parks a car and he kills a girl or some shit. I can't remember the name of all this stuff. He sued the state. He won. Then he got back to jail. I don't know. Some crazy shit. Anyway, Mac, what are you doing here, buddy? I'm going to take the Hoosiers in the points. No bet, though.
Yeah, I'm going to lock up Indiana. I think this is going to be a battle. You're getting Indiana off the loss to Nebraska. Sparty, they honestly, I was not impressed with them against Northwestern. Everybody said that they were going to pound them on the glass too that game, just like this one. Michigan State's a more physical team, but I think Indiana off the loss to DeVries traditionally really good. He'll have those guys ready to go. Sparty wins by 5.
You can get 7.5 out there too, right?
Yeah, Sparty by 5.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet this because I could see like free throws at the end, momentum, kind of like that Northwestern game, but I am on the Indiana side. Bieniek?
Northwestern did get pounded on the glass in that game.
Yeah, and they were winning for 30 minutes. You know you're going to get out rebounded by Sparty. You got to make up for it in other areas.
You gotta make some shots, which Indiana can do.
Indiana can shoot it.
I was curious of like how they would match up schematically, because if you do play the zone against Michigan State, I think that tends to work because it forces Sparty to make some shots, and they don't really have that in them every single night. But it does allow Sparty to really rebound aggressively against that zone if teams play against it. So Indiana, their defensive rebounding, they're top 50, I believe. We'll see if they can hold up here. I tend to not believe it. I'll go Sparty. But this is a large spread for Sparty, so I'm not going to bet it, but I think that they're the better team, and I think they can pull away late.
You guys want to get rich?
Yeah, let's go.
How does plus 400 sound?
Is this Duquesne?
George Mason is off the VCU win.
Yes. Yeah, this is a lock.
I'm seeing 9.5 right now. They're laying 9.5 at Loyola Chicago.
Yeah. Loyola Chicago's going to ruin the whole fucking A10.
Yeah, right here. Give me Loyola and the points. Sprinkle the money line here, plus 400. Let's ride. They've beaten good. They're a strange team. We talked about this. I think it was me and Capper. They have wins at Rhode Island, at Santa Clara. They beat Princeton. Yeah, they lose to Mercyhurst, Chicago State. Just the type of game they win. Mac?
Yeah, I think we talked about it before we entered league play. They fucked the A10 by losing all those bye games, tanking their metrics, but they're not a bad team. They have talent. I don't know what the hell they were doing in November and December. Now they're going to just be chippy and single-handedly make the A10 into a two-bid league. Loyola, lock, sprinkle some on the money line.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you that they'll make it a competitive game. I think, call me crazy, that already may have been adjusted for that.
Can I add in that they're off VCU, their rival?
They had to beat them
and George Washington's on deck, their rival.
Yeah.
True.
They hadn't beat VCU since 2016. Like, that was a celebration win in the 703.
And where's Caputo from?
Mason.
Yeah.
Larinaga guy. It was Tony Skin's coach in college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the next game up. This is the worst spot for them. Money line's going to hit tomorrow.
Hard trip.
Money line's going to hit tomorrow.
Yeah, you've talked me into it. I'll lock it.
Triple lock on the Ramblers.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be.
Nationally televised on CBS Sports Network.
Absolutely.
Next up, the Dayton Flyers are flying into Pittsburgh to take on Duquesne, the bet detective. CJ Sullivan's alma mater.
This is probably
Dayton's laying 4.5.
A bus trip.
So this is a sneaky one because I don't like Dayton on the road historically.
Yeah. And Duquesne's got some life to them this year. I'm on Duquesne. I think they've got a shot to win it. I'm betting it.
The line's telling you, right?
Yeah. The cocktail napkins got Duquesne -1. This is one where I have kind of somewhat bought into Duquesne's roster, just playing really well. They've lost 2 in a row to VCU, and then after that tightly contested game, they kind of turned one loss into 2 with an overtime game against St. Joseph's, sorry. And I think that this is like a spot that I could see them
Dane's going to
getting up for this.
Let me ask you something. What is up with Hughley?
I don't know if he's like
he's been
one of their top options.
Whole damn
either.
career.
It says game time decision, coach's decision.
Yeah, he's not played the last 6 games for him. So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah. I'm Ben Duquesne. Dayton, like you said, they're a different team when they hit the road. They should have lost at Loyola Chicago. I think Duquesne should be at home off 2 losses here. Yeah, I think they're live to win the game. I'll take the points. Lock 4.5. 1 possession game.
Are you locking this too, Bieniek?
Yeah. I think they got a shot to win it.
Some dogs in the A10.
Bieniek and Mac locking up the Dukes. I'll take Duquesne. No bet, though. Next up, we have... I knew he was out, but I didn't realize it was a coach's decision. That's why I was a little surprised. Thought he was just injured.
I thought it was too.
Coach's decision changes it to me. UIC,
I don't know if it's a coach's decision. I've seen personal online.
Okay. I'm just reading the injury report here, though, and then I did quickly Google this, and according on December 27th, they asked Drew Joyce, John Hughley, where are you? And he goes, no comment on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, yeah. UIC is heading to Cedar Falls to take on Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa laying 7.5. This is another one I will jump on here. I will lay the 7.5 with Northern Iowa. I will lock it up. UIC just won a rivalry game in overtime. And meanwhile, Northern Iowa has dropped 2 in a row in a game they were up a lot in that Bradley game. And then obviously the Belmont win in Cedar Falls. I think it's a get right spot. I think Northern Iowa wins by 15 or 20. McIntyre?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you here. I like Northern Iowa. They already beat them once this year, and they did not play well in that game. They played with their food the entire way. I think it's a bounce back in a big way. Jacobson, Northern Iowa, lay it.
Double lock. Bieniek?
Not making this one a triple. I think it's a tad too many, and in a game where both of these teams are gonna, play this one at the speed of snails. UIC's won 2 really good games in a row and may have figured some things out. So I'm gonna lay it with the Panthers, but I'm not locking it here.
Next up, we have Valpo catching 11.5. I'm seeing right now at Belmont. That's a big number.
Dude, Valpo's been chippy this year.
I'll bet Valpo. It's just too big of a number. Belmont wins by 6, by 7. Valpo can stay in this game. 11.5. Stop it. Mac?
Yeah, they stayed out on the road here. They've been kind of a covering machine. I'll fade Belmont here off the big double road trip sweep. Yeah, Valpo lock.
Double lock on the Crusaders. Bieniek?
Give me Valpo. I'm not going to fire on this one, mainly because if Belmont's making shots, I don't believe that the Beacons have the offense to stay with them. So
next up, we have a huge game in Newark as Danny Hurley returns to the scene of the crime where he played for the Pirates. UConn laying 5.5 against Shaheen Holloway and company.
Has Hurley won there yet?
no.
Is he 0-4?
I think he's got maybe 1 win, but yeah, he's 0-4.
Dude,
Wow.
they lost to the 2-win team last year too.
They're gonna win this year, dude.
Yeah.
This will be their year they get it.
Seton Hall got ranked today too.
I'm gonna lay the 5.5 with UConn. Lock it up.
Yeah.
They're getting their attention, full attention this year. Can't wait to watch it though. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I'm just looking back through it. They lost by 1 in 23. Obviously, in 24 they got stormed on. Last year they got stormed on, and then they lost by 3 in overtime in 22. Hurley is over going back. I agree with you. I think this year you're buying the dip here on UConn at Seton Hall. So I'll lock it. I'll lock the Huskies with you on True TV here tomorrow night. They make a statement.
Nationally televised.
Nationally televised. Hurley and the boys are going to make a statement at the Prudential Center.
Bieniek?
They won in 2021, which was the no fans year.
It doesn't count.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's his 1 win.
This place is in his fucking head. He got to get this one.
Yeah.
I'm off his back.
I'm on Seton Hall. I'm taking the points. I'm locking it. I'm
Wow.
riding with the trend. And I think that Seton Hall's, shit. If you were able to knock him off with last year's team with Shaheen, and Shaheen's got this year's team, I'm riding it out. Give me the Pirates. Lock it up and sprinkle some on the money line.
We got a battle. Bieniek on the Pirates. Dundee and Mac on the Huskies. Next up, we have Bradley heading to Evansville. This is a sneaky spot. Bradley just big win. I always don't trust Bradley on the road though, so I think Evansville plus 6.5 is the play. I could be. You want to talk about another potential live dog? I feel like Evansville can give him a game tomorrow. Give me the 6.5 with Evansville. Fuck it. Throw a lock in there. Give me the Purple Aces plus the points. Bradley's coming off a huge Northern Iowa win too. come from behind the final couple minutes. Mac?
Yeah, to your point, man, Bradley has struggled at Evansville the last couple of years. And Evansville hasn't been and Bradley's been a wagon. I'll join you here. I'll take Ragland and company to continue the momentum off their first league win. Evansville. Lock.
I mean, you want to get a little crazy. Evansville plus 260 parlay with plus 400 and Loyola Chicago.
Yep.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
We'll go Evansville. I agree with you guys. Defense at home and Bradley typically on the road is hit or miss, whether or not they're making shots. So I'll take the Purple Aces and the points here.
There we go. Next up, we have the battle for the old axe rail splitter. Right? Old rail splitter axe, whatever the fuck it is. Western Illinois at Eastern. Eastern's laying 7.5. The disrespect.
This is ridiculous.
Disrespect. I mean, Western's doing this, right? Eastern did win the last matchup by 12 last season.
But Western won at Eastern last year. Western won at Eastern the year before
Western's
that.
lost 6 in a row. They're going to, let's go.
This is the OVC.
7.5. Plus 280 on the money line.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting real crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're in round robin territory with Western, Evansville, and Loyola. You're locking it, I take, Mac, huh?
You know, I see that 0-6 OVC record, and I'm licking my chops to back the old leather next year. Rivalry, lock, sprinkle some on the money line. Get this EIU shit out of here.
Yeah.
Consider me crazy, but I'm picking EIU.
What?
Western Illinois on the road in conference play. Lost by 23, lost by 7, lost by 16.
But is this the road?
This is a rivalry.
Yeah.
But is this the road? Huh?
It's the road.
You've
They lost
never
by
been to Marty's in old.
They lost by
Illinois.
51 at Drake. They lost by 10 at Cal Baptist. They lost by 16 at Bakersfield. They lost by 19 at Iowa. They lost by 5 at Radford, who's not that good.
Those are far trips.
This team has no pulse on the road.
You got to go to the Brick House one time in Old Charleston. Tony Romo jerseys, Jimmy Garoppolo jerseys.
Double lock on Western Illinois plus 7.5. All right. West Virginia's at Houston. Houston laying 12.5. Let's lock up Houston minus 12.5, right, Bieniek?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Fuck off.
Easy lock. Houston minus 12.5. They win by 20.
Did we cover last year against them?
Did you play them after storming the court against Kansas?
They didn't storm.
They didn't
how
storm the
bad Kansas
court.
is now.
They
That's how bad
they grabbed their vaginas and they said next game.
It's gotten to the point where we beat Kansas so much at home, we're just like, all right, like this is an auto win against those fairies. I'm taking the points. Houston's off some big wins too. Houston wins by 10.
Houston by 20 tomorrow. Lock it up. Bieniek?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic spot for these Cougs.
Let's go. Double lock on these Cougs.
I am not lock battling.
Which is a telltale sign the MAC does not.
Yeah.
not
Screw
believe.
us up on the money line. Never mind.
Alabama's heading to Stark Vegas for the Battle of Highway 82. Border battle. Bama laying 6.5 on the road. Ooh. I feel like Bama's going to have to get up right here, right? Just because that loss the other day to Texas. But State's been playing good ball.
I was stunned that Bama lost that game.
Yeah, that was a stunner of the fucking year.
I'll lay it with Bama here. I think Bama gets it. No bet. Mac?
I have memories of this game in Starkville where they just can't keep up with, or every time they play Alabama, their style just can't keep up with the Tide. Alabama controls the tempo once again. I think the total kind of reflects that, to be honest. I'll lock up Bama. I think they win by double digits. They right the ship here.
Yeah, that total went
Yeah.
up too. I'm seeing 172.5. I think you're right. Let's go. I'll lock up Bama. Yeah. Bieniek?
Yeah, Mac looked exactly where I was looking with that total. Mississippi State's defense isn't as good as it's been in the past, and I think that Alabama's going to be able to control this with their volume and scoring and tempo up and down the floor here at top 15 in the country, top 10 offensively in possession length. So Alabama's lost 2 games in a row. I do not see them losing 3.
Shit, the more we talk about this, I think it's the best play on the board.
Yeah, I like
The
Crimson
line
Tide a
kind
lot.
of
tomorrow.
telling.
Yeah. Triple lock.
Friends,
Time.
eternity,
Roll time.
loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, we got Florida. The Gators are heading to Norman, Oklahoma, where the Gators are laying 5.5. This is the one, huh?
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah. Sooners. Money line play. You just beat Tennessee the way you beat Tennessee. I will take the Sooners plus 200. I don't know about money line actually, because I could see Florida like getting a 1-point win here, 2-point win, but give me the points. Boomer Sooner, no bet. Mac?
I like, I'm blocking Oklahoma. I like Porter as a dog traditionally. Their tempo, I think they can control this. And Florida, they don't really have a road win so far this year, or against anybody that's worth a shit. So I think Oklahoma hangs in here. They're off 2 losses on the road. Even though it's a sleepy ass environment, that's weird, far trip. Give me Oklahoma and the points lock.
Moneyline McIntosh saying Boomer Sooner catching the 5.5 in Norman. Bieniek?
Yeah, Florida, the first 2 road games they played at Duke and in the Garden against UConn road game. I wouldn't have really thought or considered them to have been favored in those games and expected to win. They should have beaten Missouri, and they played with their food the entire way and then almost stole it late. That's kind of how I see it happening or playing out here against Oklahoma. Oklahoma lost 2 games in a row in a back-to-back road trip. They're back home here. I think they put up a lot more of a competitive game here against Florida. You had a good game out of the guards from Florida against Tennessee. We haven't seen any consistency from them. Flan cut his hair, by the way, so we'll see if that's maybe the thing that helps, and he's able to string together good games. But yeah, I'm gonna take the wait and see approach on Florida and those guards to see if they can put together 2 good games, especially one on the road here. Give me Oklahoma. I'm gonna lock it up. I think their guards outplay Florida's. I think Florida's front court kind of hinders their offensive rebounding ability. That's something that Oklahoma has done the best this year out of any Porter Moser team so far in Norman, but I don't think that's really needed in this to keep it close. So Sooners plus 5.5.
Double lock from McIntosh and Bieniek on the Sooners plus 5.5. I'm going to take the Sooners. No bet though. Next up, we have Saudi Arabia State heading into Syracuse, New York. The Q's laying 8.5. I mean, this is just too many points, right?
Why do I think Florida State's going to win this fucking game?
Yeah. I mean, they've lost like 3 in a row, I think. Florida State has.
Late 9 p.m. Eastern tip. Fucking.
I can totally see it. I can totally see it.
Florida State lock.
We got to go in on this one.
These guys embarrassed at home. Hit the road. Foxhole.
Yeah, I'm with you. Foxhole, check it off the board. Double lock on Saudi Arabia State plus 8.5. Bieniek?
Syracuse is off back-to-back road wins too. When's the last time they won
against
back-to-back road
garbage
wins?
teams in the ACC though? So.
Now you're starting to speak some facts. Who was their last win against?
Georgia Tech and Pitt.
There you go. You're coming around.
I saw our boy Rocco tweet out something pro ACC today.
ACC's good, man. I like
Yeah.
the ACC.
It's
now.
made the biggest jump of any conference, he said.
Yeah,
You pay your coaches,
Yeah.
you're gonna go up.
it passes the eye test. I'm going to lay it with Syracuse. I think they win by 10 plus.
Next up, we have shout out to Rocco Miller. Georgetown at Creighton. Creighton is laying 9.5. I just can't get behind Georgetown. Lay it with Creighton. No bet. Georgetown's killing me this year.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? What is wrong with Georgetown?
Shout out to Carlton. Yeah, I'll take Creighton. What they're good. They just got drilled at home. They got. How often does that happen? Where they give you two shitty performances in Omaha? No. Mac, what are you doing here?
That's true.
I think Georgetown's a side. I'm debating whether if I want to fire on this bullshit team again. Like, I refuse to believe that Cooley is just gonna fucking go out like this 3 straight years.
That's gonna put him on the hot seat next year.
Yeah. Give me Georgetown one more time. I think Creighton's gonna win because it's Omaha, but I think Georgetown's gonna fight at least in this game. Off an embarrassing home loss. I'll lock Georgetown getting 10.
10.
9.5. Yeah, whatever.
What is that? McIntosh taking the 9.5 with the Hoyas. Bieniek?
I have no conviction with this game whatsoever. I'll take the points with Georgetown. I think that's quite a bit. But I very well am aware that Creighton could just run right through them here in Omaha, and I wouldn't be surprised. So I'll take Georgetown. I do not love that pick.
Yeah,
I will say Creighton is winning games. They're not really drilling teams outside of Marquette.
Yeah, well, Georgetown hasn't visited yet.
Yes,
but
True.
I'll take Creighton. No bet. Next up, we have Oregon at Nebraska. Nebraska laying 10.5. Get this shit out of here. Lock
Dude,
the
come on.
Ducks. Come on, Altman. Altman, he's familiar with Nebraska. He knows the lay of the land. He fucked the chick at one of the bar in the pool hall bar in Lincoln. People still talking about that in Lincoln. And I went there. Okay, 10.5. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line here.
Yeah, it's another team off an embarrassing home loss getting a huge ass number against a team that is way overvalued right now. I love Nebraska. I ranked them 4 in my money line Mac top 25. But 10.5? Jesus. No. Oregon lock. Dude, they're gonna be live in this game.
Plus 475. Dogs are barking tomorrow.
Yes.
Phoenix gonna take Nebraska.
Oregon still got
I'm
good
taking
players.
Nebraska.
What's that?
I'm taking Nebraska. Taking Nebraska, and it's a borderline lock for me. Come on, guys. Oregon has not
You're
shown
gonna
us
lock.
anything.
You're gonna lock us at 16-0, like 10.5.
Yeah, Oregon's not really shown us much to, make me think that Oregon or Nebraska couldn't cover this number.
Has Nebraska blown anybody out?
Yeah,
Wisconsin. They blew out Wisconsin the one night. They literally win all these one possession games.
they blew out Creighton.
We're going way
They won by 12 against New Mexico. They won by 30 against Florida International.
FIU.
They're better. They're better this year.
You locking it, buddy?
No, what I'm going to mention here, though, is
Look at their last 3 wins.
Oregon's next game is Michigan. So Oregon's actually the traveling team there, traveling back from Lincoln to Eugene. Michigan's up in Seattle, and they'll just jump down to Eugene from Seattle there. Something to note for the next game.
He's
but
still
I'm taking
crowbar saying
Nebraska.
his Michigan nonsense.
Did
Double
they
lock.
already know yet?
Yeah, double lock on these Ducks.
Why did you throw Michigan?
No, I'm always like pointing out, hey, this is who they're playing next. Keep an eye on this. And I said it about, who was it? Somebody else already. Like, travel spot coming up next and the next one.
All right,
Okay.
next up, Baylor is at Oklahoma State. OK State is catching 1.5 at home.
I have a theory.
Didn't both teams get drilled?
I have
What's
a
your
theory. I
theory?
think Scott Drew lost the locker room when he brought in that fucking clown.
They've lost 3 straight. I'll take a shot on it. Give me Oklahoma State, but no bet.
You're gonna jump to that conclusion when they've played Iowa State, Houston, and at TCU.
Dude, they quit. They quit on Saturday.
I mean,
it's-
Houston
it's-
has a tendency to do that to people.
But bro, like you're 0-2. You should at least compete. It was a desperation spot. The line was 3 for a reason. It was supposed to be a Baylor spot. I don't know how much Scott Drew's got that locker room right now with that addition. I don't think, and it's put a target on their back. I'm gonna lock up OK State.
I'll take
I'm
OK
gonna
State,
take
but I'm not
Lutz
going to
off
lock
the
it.
loss. Let's go, Cowboys.
Bieniek?
I'm going Pokes here just because, I mean, they're at home off the loss to Iowa State, and I'm somewhat turning into a believer in Lutz in Stillwater here. And I think that their tempo could give Baylor a little bit of issue because we've seen this offense for Baylor sputter lately. So give me the Pokes. I think they win the battle the race to 80.
One line Mac logging up the Pokes. Dundee and Bieniek taking the Pokes as well. No bet though. Next up, tomorrow's a great slate of games. Iowa State is heading to the Fog, where they are laying 3.5 on the road. It's been fun.
Yeah, they're going down tomorrow.
That O has got to go.
Lock Kansas plus 150 on the money line. McIntosh.
Can fucking Peterson fucking play a full goddamn game? If he does, this Kansas outright. Let's go. Lock. I'm playing the Fog. If they're a dog at the Fog, I'm playing them every time. Lock.
Yep.
Kansas.
Bieniek.
Yeah, triple lock. I think Kansas wins the game. And if Peterson can't play, Melvin Console just going to turn into Superman. Right?
Yeah. That place is good.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're on top 'cause we play to win.
Kansas should storm because Iowa State's the premier program in this league now.
Storm.
Ooh.
There you go, clothes. I still look out for
Yeah.
my clothes.
Clip that. Next up, Grand Canyon is at the Pit, taking on New Mexico. Don't forget, this is a conference game as GCU is in the Mountain West. Awesome game. I see it at 7.5 right now, not 8.5. Just FYI.
That just means they can get baptized in the pit.
I'll take the points at GCU. I think New Mexico wins, but wins by 4 or 5. No bet. Mac,
Grand Canyon's been the weirdest team.
they've been hard to read this year, man. Very hard to read.
Yeah,
they're 3-1 in league, which I picked them to come in second. I don't know if that can happen, but they won at Boise State, which I wasn't on the show when they did that, but that was a hell of a win for the program.
They destroyed Boise State.
So did Utah State. I think Boise's got some issues right now. I think Bieniek had it right. I think they get baptized at the Pit. I think Lobos double digits lock.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. They're already laying 8.5, and GCU's got a lot of variance in them, so I'm not going to lock this. But
It's actually come down to 7.5. 7.5.
I think New
right
Mexico holds serve at home here. And Mac, you say a team that lost to a D2 team doesn't have issues?
They had righted the ship for a little bit there, but then they look like shit last
So wait,
week.
this is a double lock on the Lobos here?
No, I'm not betting the Lobos here. It's just a Mac lock.
McIntosh, lock it up. New Mexico minus 7.5. Next up, we have Colorado State heading to the Save Mart Center. Bring your membership. Well, or have your phone number memorized. Look, Colorado State's laying 4.5. Over under at 138.5. Let's
Tricky
go, boy.
spot.
Let's go. Sabart's gonna get him right here. Yep, I got a lock for you. Plus 170 money line. Wahlberg. Fresno, get that dub. Lock. Back?
I think you're right. Colorado State's been really good at home, but when they've hit the road outside of the Grand Canyon game, some struggles. So yeah, I will lock up Fresno here. They've been chippy at that Sleepy Arena.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. Team Europe. Bieniek?
Yeah, Fresno State has been competitive in the Valley. They haven't really pulled off any of these wins so far. But that's definitely the spot where you want to bet them. And Colorado State on the road so far has not been great. They did get that one win, ironically, against Grand Canyon, who's just been all over the place. But that has been where you wanted to fade CSU. So I'll jump in with you guys. I'll have some fun. Let's triple lock Wahlberg here.
There we go.
And his favorite team of all time in his 4 years of coaching. 40 years of coaching.
40 years of coaching. Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock with Fresno State at the Savard Center.
I can't wait for this next game.
Oh boy, Air Force is catching 8.5 in San Jose. Where's Nick when you need him?
Oh my God. 0-5 versus 0-5 in the Mountain West.
I mean, look at San Jose State's shit. Colby Garland, concussion.
Yeah.
Game time decision. They have like 5 guys on the game time decision list.
So the cocktail napkin has a bigger weight to the more recent games that have been played. An ideal way to kind of eliminate some randomness and or injury. So still a 13-point favorite in the model for San Jose State here. I'll go Miles.
Yeah, I actually think we should lock it.
I'll lock it if you want to.
I think they're going to win by double digits. The only problem is, I mean, how important is it? All these, they have 5 guys as a game time decision. That's the only thing that makes me wonder. Is the line reflecting them not playing?
Yeah, why are they not laying double digits in this? I see people saying, "Don't overthink it." I'm overthinking this game. These two teams suck.
San Jose State's 66th in turnover percentage defensively. Air Force 358th offensively. Very loose with the ball there.
I'm thinking the Falcons, but I'm not betting the Falcons on the road. I can't do it.
I'm going to lock up San Jose
There's
State.
10 people at this game.
I'm with Colby. I'll go Sparty here.
Double lock on Sparty. Lay the 8.5. I don't care who's playing. Could be there's 10 fans.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the stupidest game of the day. Maryland is heading to USC, to the Galen Center. USC is laying 9.5. Lock Maryland.
Maryland money line.
Yeah, lock Maryland. They've been out in LA for what? A few days now.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad money line play.
Yeah, and this is when Buzz's teams, I think, like it's taken a minute. I know they've been super banged up, but I think they're going to be chippy in the second half of Big Ten play. I think they're going to start playing better. USC's coming off the Minnesota game, coming back west. So yeah, give me the long road trip. They were out in the Midwest.
Overtime game too.
Yeah, they were out in the Midwest for 3 games for over a week. Yeah, I love Maryland here. This is a money line play too.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'm shying away from the Maryland money line, but I will take those 9.5 points. And I think this is a low scoring game, which should help Maryland in this one and stay in it. Yeah, I'll lock up the Terps with you guys. I think it's a great spot for the Terrapins.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the Terps. Let's go. Next up. Oh man, the Battle of the Bay. It's one of my favorite games. Very excited to watch this one tomorrow night. San Francisco's catching 7.5 at home against St. Mary's. This was a 1-point win by San Francisco last time they played. I feel like you got to take the fucking points here, right?
On campus. This is
This-
not at the Warriors. This is on campus.
Oh yeah, this is a lock. Give me San Francisco on 7.5. This is a game right here. Let's go, Mac.
Yeah, like you said, they got him last year. I kind of think that they're going to be right there to get him again. They have been playing better ball over the last couple weeks. I know
This is an
that
old school rivalry game, man. Since 1909, they've been playing.
They hit their wall in early December and late November. I like San Fran. I think they're live to win the game. Let's go, Dons.
Bieniek.
I think they kind of blew it with some of their better teams not playing Gonzaga, St. Mary's, and War Memorial. Now they're playing them there, and I don't know if they've got a
They played
team
them
that's
last year.
capable of beating them this year. I like St. Mary's to win the game. I'll take the Gills to cover that 7.5, and not very confident in that, but that's the pick for me.
Double lock on the Dons plus 7.5. I know you guys are just burying this team, but I have a lock. The final play of the day. Boise State is laying 3.5 in Vegas. I will lock up Boise State minus 3.5. Leon Rice gonna get the message home to the guys. UNLV's trash, especially at home. They've actually been better on the road, I feel like. So yeah, give me Boise State minus 3.5. Mac.
You know how I do my picks. I bury a team. I put bulletin board material out there. Then I take them, and then if I want to fade a team, I'll butter them up, throw them on the graphic, and then I'll fade the shit out of them. Boise, let's go.
Yeah, this is
Create my own narratives.
This is gonna get home tomorrow. They're gonna win by 10.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck up faster.
Bieniek.
Yeah, I'll take Boise. I'm not gonna get there with a bet though. I struggle to really understand their identity as a team right now. You guys can have fun though.
Double lock on these Broncos. Shout out to Keith in the chat watching from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Thanks for the great show. The best damn college sports show in the land. Colby, pick a parlay. 3-team. Thanks, man. Have a day. Will do. And thank you. Let's get to our best bets, and I will end with the parlay. Top 3 bets on the board. That's hard. I actually love the slate, which makes me almost I almost love it too much. I'll start off with man, let's go. The question is which dog do I want to pick? But I'm going to let's take Boise's 1. I'm gonna lay the 3.5 at UNLV. No one's gonna be at that fucking game. They're like 7 fans. Let's take our power ranking the 3 you like most. Let's go with I think Houston's going to drill West Virginia tomorrow. Sorry, Mac.
That's a loss.
So that'll be 2. And then at 3, Minnesota's going to beat Wisconsin tomorrow. So give me those 3. The dog is Loyola Chicago. I still like this. I'm going to throw out besides our parlay. I want to throw out the money line round robin of Loyola Chicago, Evansville, Florida State, what do you think's better, Mac? Western Illinois or San Francisco? San Francisco, right?
I like San Fran. They're at
Yeah.
home. They've already beaten St. Mary's
Yeah.
at Ward
S-
Gymnasium.
So the money line round robin: San Francisco, Florida State, Evansville, and
Maryland.
I like that too. Loyola Chicago. I had Maryland in there for a fifth. Let's go for the juggernaut.
Weren't you in on Kansas too?
I do love
Yeah,
Kansas.
that is a
Tomorrow's.
yeah.
I mean, that's 6. You're talking 6 right there.
Mhm.
The parlay for tomorrow though.
You still didn't include my favorite money line dog. That's okay though.
Who was that again?
Seton Hall.
Well, I'm on
We both like
UConn.
I know.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's okay though.
Yeah, your
I'll
boy
enjoy that on
Shaheen.
my
Your
own.
boy Shaheen's getting run out of the gym tomorrow. We're on
My
her.
boy Shaheen's keeping that trend alive. He's winning another one against Danny Hurley.
You
I just
disrespect.
say you keep it simple. Let's parlay. If you're just looking for an easy parlay, no money lines, but I also think the money lines will be in play. Loyola Chicago plus 9.5. That's where's the other school? Evansville plus 6.5. And the third leg. Third leg is Boise late night. McIntyre.
I got 3 dogs for my top 3. All fading teams coming in red hot, so selling high on them. Rock chalk dog at the fog. That'll just be my top play. You can keep the points. I'll just take the money line as well, but that's not going to be my dog at the end. So Kansas over Iowa State at the fog once again. I love Oregon at Nebraska, man. I think that's way too many for Nebraska to lay. All they do is win close games. I think they probably win again, but give me the 10.5 for the Ducks. In Louisville, Chicago, man, we're gonna fade Mason going out to the Midwest off the VCU for the first time in a decade. G Dub on deck.
G Dub on deck. It's
Yeah,
fire.
dude,
Yeah.
it's just we're like I said, buy the dip, and then the dog, sleepy late night spot out west in LA, Maryland plus 360. Buzz versus the Muss. That game's gonna be entertaining.
I like
Maryland,
it.
right?
And by the way, Carl, who made fun of you earlier, great comment here. Comedy is a good part of life. Just messing with you, Mac. Come to Canada, you're missing out. Good show and cheers. Play our Canadian song for the outro, Dundee. Yes, very important. Comedy is like I feel like nowadays everyone. I was watching. First Bieniek, fire away. I don't want to.
Dog of the day, Seton Hall, plus 5.5, but plus 230 on the money line there. I think they get it done. Danny Hurley, just a house of horror for him at his alma mater. Under 134.5 in Boston College, Clemson. I think that Clemson's pace of play should, tend to guide this one towards the under. Boston College may struggle to hit a shot against Clemson's defense. I like it there. Kansas plus 3.5 in the fog, getting over a possession. I'll take that. And then I'll lay the 8.5 with Tennessee at home against Texas A&M. A&M on the road so far has been iffy. Their defense also, I'm not very sold on it. Tennessee just got clobbered against Florida. I think it's a massive opportunity for a big bounce back here for the Volunteers.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say comedy is a great part of life, as the comment Carl put in there.
Yeah.
I was watching Don Rickles clips earlier today because I was sick, feeling like shit. But Don Rickles, he would roast people. If you don't know Don Rickles, you got to check out. But that most of his shit they wouldn't even be okay with today.
Dude,
I mean,
we're
yeah.
in such a bitch ass society now. I remember the olden days. If somebody didn't bust your balls, that means they didn't fuck with you. If somebody's busting your balls, that means they care about you and they want to fucking make you better. I mean, everybody's just so goddamn fucking sensitive in this day and age. It fucking pisses me off. That's my rant of the night on the way out.
Yeah, John Phillips is asking, have I done stand up with Joe Rogan? No, I have not. But we've done the same venues, if that makes sense. But a shout out to Jay Rush for giving us $10. Thank you for all the hard work. Appreciate you, Jay. Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Macintosh is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN, also youtube.com/the college experience. It really helps it if you hit that like and subscribe button, or iTunes, Spotify. You can hit subscribe over there. Yeah, do that and check out Don Rickles. Thank me later. All right. Till next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog the mind back like dog but wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me time back. But the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's eating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.